My mom saves everything. She recently found an old newspaper clipping from when I was a child. My sister and brother and I were all in this picture, and we were viewing a colonial exhibit that was in our town. And I was probably about 7 in the picture. And when I look at that picture, I see the shy, innocent, insecure me, the little girl that grew up so incredibly sensitive to everything. And honestly, that was probably at 7, that picture. And when I look at that picture, I can feel those same emotions that I carried into my teenage and adult years. I was so sensitive. I was so insecure and unsure of who I was. And it probably has only been the last 6 or 7 years that I've had this incredible transformation, this incredible knowing that I am so much bigger and so much more than that shy, insecure child. I started working with Dr. Sue and learning about the energy codes in 2017, and things really shifted for me. Life is just so different today, and I can still connect to and feel those feelings as a child, and yet know that they are not the essence of who I am, that I'm so much more than that, multi-dimensional and bigger than any issue or any struggle that I'm having in my life. So I'm telling you this because so many people that I work with would say that they are empaths, that they are so sensitive and they take on the sadness of the world and they take on the issues and the emotions of the people around them. And I want you to know that that's actually a superpower. To be able to sense and feel is what we're here for. We're sensory beings. And we just haven't been taught exactly how to manage those senses and manage the energy that we're feeling. We're supposed to feel it. It's just not supposed to knock us off our feet or make us feel depressed or overwhelmed. And that's really what learning these practices of the energy codes is all about. It's about feeling and knowing who you are more than this body, with so much more to experience and live and give and serve to the world and to humanity. I used to lay on the front lawn when I was that little girl, and I'd look up through, we had a big oak tree in the front yard, and I'd look up through the branches and watch the clouds pass by. And I really feel like I knew there was more. I knew there was more, but I didn't know what it was. And I was so curious to know. And now I get it. There's so much more. We are here to bring our multidimensionality, to bring the parts of us that are beyond this body. We're here to bring them into this body and to start living a life that feels more like heaven on earth. Not a life of struggle that when it's all over, we get to go to heaven and there's this great reward. Heaven is right here. Heaven is the energy of who you are, the bigger you, the unified field, the God stuff. You could call it so many different things, but it really is your essence. And that is what my class for the next 5 weeks is all about. It's big stuff. You'll know. You might be listening to me and thinking I'm nuts. Maybe you stop listening and are not ready to hear anymore, and that's cool. It's perfectly perfect. But if you're listening and you think, yeah, I know there's more too, I am ready to know and understand who I really am and what my ability and capacity to create the life that I want is, then I invite you to join me for these next 5 weeks. It's actually 6 weeks because we won't be meeting on June 13th. I'll be out of town, but you'll be given so many experiences. You'll be given homework to do each week to incorporate into your life so that you can really wake up to who you are, feel it and know it, and just start living a life that is easy and fun. So if you can feel that within you, if something within you stirs and you think, yeah, I want to do that, then check out the link below. You can read more about the class. Feel free to send me a message if you want to talk about it a little more to see if it's for you. I'm happy to do that. But if you can feel something stir inside when I talk about that, then I'm going to say it's your time. It's time for you to really know and understand who you are and start living a bigger life. I hope that you'll join me. I'm very excited about it. And they'll be coaching in each class. So they'll be teaching and experience, and then they'll be coaching. So you can ask questions and I can guide you through this so you really get it. So I hope to see you there. Some of you, I just know it's your time. I'm super excited to be able to be teaching this again. And I hope you have a magnificent day. Take a deep breath. Maybe right now you can start to feel your bigness. There's so much more to you than you have been aware of. Let that feel good. Bye.